the only ones who survived because for 100 years we lived inside the hollows of our instruments, and we were kept alive by eating the fruit of the bamboa tree, which made us able to live forever. Now we've come out of our acoustic caves, and we're here to tell you the story of a world free of humans, overrun by animals and vegetation. Humans have destroyed the earth by overusing the sacred resources of lumber, water, and grain. For years, the planet was a barren dirt sphere of endless nothing. It was a miserable, sorry excuse for a planet. That is, until the year of rain began. It was the year 2078 when it rained for a solid year. Sideways rain, perpendicular rain, big fat droplets of rain, any rain that you can imagine. It never stopped for a whole year. Soon enough, the world was filled with leaves again, a plentiful jungle of vegetation and life. Once the trees touched the sky, animals filled their habitats, and the world was beautiful again. But this time, much more beautiful, because all the humans were gone. There were no humans to cut down the trees, to overcultivate the fields, or to use up all the water. The earth is beautiful. Anything that was left over from the previous human-filled world was covered with vegetation and rendered obsolete.
We have a couple steps for you to keep this from happening.
This is the tale of scarcity, dealing with the scarcity. There are some simple steps to take, so listen up, my name is Jake. Save some water for the fishes, use less when you're doing the dishes. We must preserve our trees, they give us an oxygenated breeze. We must keep our supply of grain, if we want too much, we ain't got no brains. Plan for future generations that are current, we will destroy the nation.
Now, before we leave you today, we'd like to tell you a little story that happened to us while we were living in the green utopia of futuristic Earth. Now, we were the only ones living on this planet, or so we thought, for many decades. We entertained ourselves by playing music and conversing with the animals. It was a happy life, full of nothing negative or stressful besides the occasional large mammal trying to kill us. We became very skilled hunters. One day while we were casually drinking water from the lake and eating berries, a loud nestling sound was coming from the bushes. Now the earth is overrun by animals, so we thought nothing of it. Maybe it was a rabbit or a deer. The nestling continued for many minutes until we finally decided to check it out. As we pulled the branches away, we saw the greatest surprise we could have ever imagined. It was a man. A long, tall, bearded man who was bending down, collecting sticks and leaves. When he saw us, he wept and cried with joy, kneeling on the ground and hugging our knees. We looked at each other in great surprise. We had thought we were the only humans left. He grabbed our hands and said, "Quick, come with me, I must show you more. Something that will make your heart sing." He led us through the forest, running for miles deep into the woods. We came upon a clearing sheltered by one big leaf. He pulled the leaf over and we saw a beautifully created settlement, one house and a small little farm. Now, I brought a picture of the house to show you so you can see for yourself.
No.
This is his house. Now, the man was living in here comfortably with his wife and 2 children. 4 people in here, I kid you not. It's very possible. He told us how they survived entrapped in their home, just like we were entrapped in our instruments. He told us that because of what happened to the earth, him and his wife decided to only reproduce if they would solely live the life that the earth had intended for them. They would try their hardest to live as minimalist as they could, as to not destroy the earth's valuable resources like our ancestors have done before us. They learned their lesson and begged us to preach it to the coming generations of the past, to see if they can change their ways. That's why we're here today, to tell you guys the steps.
This is the scale of scarcity, dealing with the scarcity. There are some simple steps to take, so listen up, my name is Jake. Save some water for the fishes and use less when you do it.